Okay, today is Sunday, May the 11th, 2025. I am in Hokah, Minnesota. That is a few miles west of La Crosse, Wisconsin. And I would say I'm maybe, 10 miles? I'm not quite sure how far Hokah is from La Crosse, but pretty close. And, maybe you can see the cross up there on the bluff. But this is, I'm going to take a tour of, I think it's called Como Falls. And again, I didn't do any research on this, so I don't know what we're getting into. But I saw a Facebook posting by my buddy Chris Von Arx, a fellow musician, and he had a little video posted showing a very scenic area, and he said, guess where this is? And I did a little bit of detective work and kind of determined it was probably Hokah and a place called Como, I believe Como Falls. So let's see what we have here. Talked to a gal at Quick Star, and she said park at the parking lot here at the fire department, and that there is a trail right behind it. So I don't know what I'm getting into, but I'm definitely in the driftless region, which is the best part of the country. Northeast Iowa, southwest Wisconsin, south. Oh my gosh, that looks like the thing I saw over at Fairbank, Iowa. Southwest Wisconsin and southeast Minnesota, First Lake Como, and North Hokah. Too much to read there. Oh, that must be the extent of the trail. There's a gate. Oh, look at that. Very nice. Very nice. What do we do? How do we get past the gate? It's locked. Gate Memorial, in memory of Wanda Kuhlman, who loved hiking here. So this is going to be, I think this is going to be good, because we are in the driftless region, and it doesn't get much better than this. Whoops, I don't want to go down that hill. And what is that? Is that an apple tree? I don't know these trees. It smells good. Oh, this is what Chris had posted. I think this is it right here. Uh-oh. We're no longer in the flatlands. I think I'm gonna walk. I don't want to wear myself out too soon. Okay. It's a pretty steep grade there. This trail system is cared for by Caledonia snow gophers. All right. Let's see where it goes. Let's see where this leads us. Well, so much to see here. Let's take a look here. Little stream. Looks like a church up there. Now what are these trees? These red trees. I know you're out there, you all know what they are. I don't. Oh, now which way do, oh, gotta go this way. I don't know where the trail is. Am I on the trail? This looks like, was this a swimming pool? To the left? It looks like a swimming pool, but I think it is a defunct swimming pool. We'll take a closer look in a second, but it doesn't look like it's been maintained. I'm geared way down here. This is definitely off-road. What is that? Why is that thing there? This is mysterious. This is about as far as I'm going on this. This is a workout. Well, a little pond here. Oh, I see some stuff swimming in there. Well, there's some fish in there, but I don't know what this is. The water's very brownish and still. I don't know what it is. Is that a bobber? I see a bobber there, so at some point somebody was fishing in there. Up on the hill there is the cross. Way up toward the top. You probably won't be able to see it on this video, but that's whenever I drive through Hokah on my way to La Crosse, I'd look for that cross up there on the hill. I don't know the significance, but I can see it. Okay. Well, here's the pool, and it looks pretty. I think it's a pretty dilapidated. I don't know the backstory. At one time it was quite a pool. Should we go around here? Take a look. Again, the clicking is me shifting gears. You hear that click, click, click? I'm really geared down low here to navigate through this thick grass. It's a good workout. Well, I don't know how well you can see this pool, but it is a throwback to an earlier age, because I'm sure that thing hasn't been used in probably decades. Oh, let's see where this goes. Foot traffic only. I'm gearing back up to my normal gears. Why do I suddenly feel like I'm in the movie Deliverance? Oh, that's nice up there. Here's an aerial view of that pool, or what's left of it. Swimming pool. There's a little peninsula we walked out on a few minutes ago. Here's one of those pools. Did I mention that today is Mother's Day? May the 11th, Sunday, May the 11th, 2025. Como Avenue. That leads back to downtown over there. And over here is a ball diamond. We'll go down and take a closer look at that. Yes, this is the driftless region. You can see all the bluffs, hills, Hokah Legion ball field. Welcome. The dugout. The dugout. The bleachers. I'm not a baseball player, nor am I a fan of it, but I'm in the minority because what's the national pastime, isn't it? What's this? Walking path. Sorry, no motor vehicles. Well, I'm not a motor vehicle, technically. Let's see where this leads. Oh, did I say it was when we started this out? Darn it, I forgot to set my odometer. I think we've gone about a mile or so. Started out at 340. And it is 354 right now. And so, just set my odometer. Yeah. And we'll add a mile onto that after we get our final tally. Now what is that? Stay on trail. What is this thing? I'm seeing all these strange iron sculptures. Here's another one, huh? Tricycle. Tricycle on the top of that. Welcome. What does that say? Garden tours. Oh. Hope this is picking up okay on the video. I suppose a little ways into the season this will be all sorts of flowers and stuff here. It says garden tours. Can't read the small, does that say Hokah Park? Can't read the small print. Well, that's interesting. It is 81 degrees. Actually, it's quite comfortable. I would say low humidity. Yeah. Now, if I were riding an electric bike, not have to expend any energy, it would be just perfect. But I'm okay. This is a pet. I don't have a electric bike. I pedal. Well, there's a bear over there. We don't have many bears in Iowa. Here, let's take a look at this bear close up. Never seen a bear in its natural habitat. Oh, look at him. Oh my gosh. I've never seen a bear out in the wild like this. Come here. He's very still. That's part of their defensive mechanisms. They freeze. And That way they kind of blend in. They blend into the surrounding, whatever, surrounding something. Oh, it's a first. And there's a pile of brush. Okay, back up on the trail. Now I do have to say that finding this trail was purely serendipitous, because I was just going to go down and take a look at the ballpark, and suddenly behind the ballpark is this trail. So I didn't see it marked anywhere. So you got to really be in the know to find these out of the way places. There's another brush pile. Well, there's one over there. Oh. Wonder what the story is behind those. Somebody leave a message below. Oh, and there is a frisbee golf thingy. So at one time that must have been a frisbee golf course, but I kind of doubt that it's still a thing, because it looks like that grass is fairly grown up, fairly tall. Well, I like this. This is an interesting little trail. Well worth the trip. My gosh, it was a hour and a half drive up here from West Union. And there is a road that goes back up to the highway. So I went right past this on my way into town. Up there, that's the main highway. This says no four-wheelers or motorcycles allowed. Twin Creek property. Off Twin Creek property without permission. So I don't know exactly what that means. I assume that if you're on a four-wheeler, you probably can be on this road, but you don't get off this road. Yeah, there's a frisbee golf thingy, but that sure doesn't look like it's maintained. Well, let's see where this goes. Fork in the road. Which way, people? Tell me. Right, okay. Surprised you, didn't I? I could hear you. That looks like a... Oh, that's just a road going through there. Twin Ordix. A Tyrannosaurus Rex. I can't believe it. I thought they were extinct. An actual Tyrannosaurus Rex over here. Unbelievable. It's got a bird living in its head. Oh, that little bird is worried. Oh, okay. I'll get out of here. You can get back to your nest. There's a nest inside the jaws there of the Tyrannosaurus. Poor bird thought it was safe. There's another one of those golf things. They throw the frisbee and then they land in here. Okay. Okay, so I've seen a bear, a black bear, and a Tyrannosaurus Rex so far, and a frightened bird. Let's see what else we can stumble across. Oh, there's a four-wheeler. Warning, no dogs, kids, public notice, Twin Creeks Golf Range cannot be held responsible, blah, blah, blah. No carry on beer or pop allowed, closed Mondays. Warning, no dogs, kids, something. Disc golf, oh, $60. Members, something. I got a feeling that's no longer a thing. And I don't know what this is. I think that's yeah, that's chained. So that looks like a miniature golf course over there. I got a feeling all this stuff is moribund. Is that a word? I think so. Well, we'll head back, see what else is around here. I like this, is fun for me. This is interesting. It's a good break from recording and tending cats. Oh, there's a big bird. Yes, it's called a stone heron, and very rare, found only in southern Minnesota, southeastern. Again, they're like the bear. They're very, very still. Yes, he's kind of in a hibernation mode. So much wildlife. Let's take a look down here. This is a little tributary, I'm sure, to the mighty Mississippi, which is just a couple miles from here. And there's a thingamajig used in farming. Back when I worked on the farm, I rode those quite frequently. Yeah, when we combined oats and corn. Okay, let's see what this is. Oh. Wildlife Sanctuary. Private Drive, Bob and Luella Becker. So we won't go up to Bob and Luella's. This looks like another entry here to the once Frisbee golf course. And up there is the I will go up there. What the heck? That is that. I think that's just a regular miniature golf course up here. I'm geared way down because we've got some thick grass here. That's too bad. I'm sure they had big ideas for this at one time, and it just didn't pan out. Yeah, looks like a miniature golf course. Yeah. See what this is over here. Did I call that the stone Huron? I meant to say the great stone heron. Heron. Huron, isn't that a lake? Shelter for rent. And I don't think anybody's renting that anymore. And here is a little building. Security notice. This property protected by 24-hour surveillance. Cameras, no shirt, no service. And that looked like might have been a little spot where they would stop in for refreshments. And, what is this? A driving range. Oh my gosh. That looks like a nice driving range. I think that's what it is. What does this say? Anyone on camera stealing golf balls. Oh, and that's to warn kids from pilfering golf balls from the driving range. I can't imagine any kid doing that. I certainly would have never done anything like that. Right, everybody? Oh, okay. There's a big turtle, huge turtle, the great Ferris turtle of Caledonia County. Yes, I can't believe all the wildlife I've seen. Can't believe all the money went into all this stuff, and it just sits here kind of, what's the word, everybody? Dilapidated, that's right. Dilapidated. Harold from Denver, Colorado, thank you. You know, that 81 degrees that I said wasn't too bad, now I'd say it's kind of sweltering out here. Okay, let's get up on this. Oh. I don't think this is safe to ride across because there's some big ruts that could catch your wheel. Oh. Well, you know, my last video was in Fairbank, Iowa, last Sunday, a week ago. And just being about 100 miles north of Fairbank up here, the landscape is dramatically different. And actually, I think the main reason is that we cross over into the driftless region. When we get back to West Union, as you get north and east of West Union, you notice the terrain getting hillier, and that is the region that was missed by the glaciers. And the rest of the Iowa, Minnesota, Missouri got ironed by the glaciers, got squished, got flattened. Well, we'll go back on this Twin Creeks Trail, no motor vehicles, and we should end up at the ballpark. Then I'll try to figure out where we are from there. I should go back to that Como Falls, because I would like to coast down that incline. So maybe I can find my way back to that. Now that feels good. Nice breeze, cool breeze. Beautiful day and not a single soul out here except old Doug from Iowa. I suppose it's old hat. Old hat. There's the flower garden, or whatever they call it. That tricycle. And here's our ballpark. We'll go around this side this time. Trying a couple new settings on my camera. I noticed my video from last week had some issues with the maintaining a horizontal perspective, horizontal look. Plus I saw what's called a judder, which is kind of a stuttering look when I would pan left to right, the trees, leaves and stuff. So I set the frame rate a little faster, from 24 frames per second to 30 frames per second. So I hope that minimizes any judder. But that's for all you photography nerds out there. I am using a DJI Action Pro 4. Oh man, can I make it up this hill? Let's see if I can. Oh. Pedal, pedal. Yeah. Helps having a nice bicycle. Okay, we'll go back. See if I can find how we got onto this. I think I know. Look at that big dog. Como Avenue. And we're not talking about Perry Como, I don't think. Or Chris Como, but that's spelled C-U-O-M-O, Como. Or what's his father's name? Chris Como, and well, you know who I'm talking about. Wasn't he like the mayor of New York or something? Or governor of New York? Well, don't look at me, I don't know these things. You know, I see these dandelions here. I've been watching the dandelions on my lawn. It's quite interesting. At the end of the day, late in the day, they're gone because they must kind of fold up. And in the morning they're gone, but then as the sun comes out, they blossom or they unfold. I know there's a botanical term, but you know what I mean. So I kind of like that. Kind of like they have little, like they're little sentient beings. So why would you want to pour poison on them? Herbicides. Well, there's looks like another trail over there. Should I? Should I see where that leads? Oh, I am getting a workout. Oh, am I over? I'm over the falls now, I bet. Yeah, I am. Ooh. Oh, watch out. Watch out. Oh, there's those people. They're saying, look at that guy. Now he's on top of the falls. Absolutely no swimming anytime. Oh. We'll walk down here, see what it looks like. First of all, we'll go on to this side. The water is calm as it approaches the Great Falls, the Great Perry Como Falls. See? Well, there's the falls. I see there is a sign up there on this tree. So apparently there's access over there somehow. Take a look when we get down, see if we can see. Now there's a hill I'm going to coast down right over there. Just so you know, I don't have a motor on this thing. Just a regular old bicycle. Love that. It's a Trek. Trek Verve 3. About a $15,000 bicycle. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Jeez. Don't be so sensitive. Well, that was worth a little bit of a side trip. And here I think we can take a shortcut right here. Oh, look at the red hair. Oh, those are red caps. Hi, beautiful day.
Yeah.
Hi. Easier going down than coming up. Oh, that's how you go up there. I see. Well, I'm not going to do that. Well, it was worth the trip. It's surprising how many nice little gems there are hidden just within a 100-mile radius of West Union. I'm going to try to catch a few of these this year. Some will be something. What do I want to say? I was going to say some will be more impressive than others, but I hate to say that because these all have their own little charm. Hokah Fire Department. So, if you come to Hokah, just find the fire department. Park in the parking lot right kind of across from Quick Star, and check out the Como Park or whatever they call it. So we put on 3.35 miles and it is 4:32. So that was was that about a 50-minute ride, I guess, if I did my math right. So thanks for coming along, and looks like my camera's still going, so good. And up there is the cross. Maybe I can crop into that somehow, but I'm so close to La Crosse, I'm almost tempted to go over there and get some Kentucky Fried Chicken and replenish all those calories and then some. See you later.